Here's a perspective on Jayce. When I look for a new champion to play, I want something unique. This is why I play champions like Thresh, Azir, and Aurelion Sol, but their weird mechanics make them hard to play because they're so different. This is also what makes them fun, namely standing out. I'm tired of my friends telling me that Aurelion Sol sucks because he's different and hard to play, even though his win rate is the highest in the mid lane and second in the game, right after, Skarner? One of my favorite champions that fall into this category is Jayce, the hammer cannon wielding, knight in shining armor of every action movie type guy that does so well in the top lane, if you can play him. His lore is that he was a scientist from Piltover and found a powerful crystal. When he was doing his experiments, the embodiment of Mazarasha popped up and stole it from Jayce. Without any help, Jayce and his new Mercury cannon/hammer ran down to Zaun to reclaim his crystal, fought Victor, destroyed it, and almost didn't make it out of the exploding lab. Hailed as a hero, he returned home to help protect his country. Jayce's passive and ultimate is Transformers Overused Joke Age. Passively, whenever he switches to the hammer, his next attack deals bonus magic damage, and switching to cannon makes his first auto attack reduce armor and MR. His ultimate switches between the two weapons and use speed up. Pretty simple, pretty easy to use. Basically use the cannon for long range engagements, CSing and poke, and the hammer for all in and burst. You start with your ultimate at level 1, can't be leveled further, but all of your skills can go to level 6. His ranged Q is a line skill shot that deals damage. His melee Q is a Jax jump. It's just a jump! His ranged W makes his attacks quickly for the next 3 autos, and his melee W makes a zappy zappy field. E in ranged form is an acceleration gate that speeds you and your teammates up, and extends plus empowers your ranged Q. Jayce is a top lane fighter that can do pretty much everything. He can be built burst and poke and siege, but my favorite build is the Irelia quits and I get free farm build. Jayce is super versatile. Does your team need an assassin? Build Yumu's Duskblade and Cleaver and burst people down out of nowhere. Do you need a strong melee fighter to contrast your Syndra, Jinx, Thresh champions? Yumu's Duskblade and Cleaver and deal sustained damage. Does your team only have melee champions? Just build Yumu's Duskblade and Cleaver and... I sense a pattern. A few tips for Jayce. His ranged W can carry over to melee if you switch right after, and can make his burst so much higher. If you want to go in, start in cannon, wait for ultimate to come up, hit them with the armor shred ranged auto attack, W, switch to hammer, and WQE, and then they're dead. Remember, if you use an ability, switch, and then use the same ability on your keyboard. For the other form, it won't be on cooldown. In my perspective, Jayce is really fun, and even if you're just barely considering picking him up, do it, because he's super good, has something for everyone, even if he's hard to play. Pick him up. I dare you.